Hello and welcome back to The Slice Show. This is the 30th episode of The Slice Show. Today it's going to be a little bit of a different episode. It's just me and Adrian here today. Tyler's down at his brother's basketball tournament.
Shout out Damon.
It's his brother's championship game today. So hopefully he brings back the dub.
Let's say, yeah, hoping what's going on, guys. If you guys saw below on the last episode we just posted, we said that things will be back to normal next time. It's now next time, and things aren't back to normal yet.
Not yet.
How about next time? Things will be back to normal when we have all three of us going back at the late night times like usual.
How about we're working on it? But anyways, so today we're going to be getting into all things music. We had a lot of drops this last Friday. Today's Sunday, so it's only been a couple days. Had a couple days for it to kind of linger, for us to like sit down and listen to it actually and think about it.
You could even say, what's next?
Yeah, exactly. And it's leading into what's next to show like with Drake, for example, he dropped Scary Hours 2. Which, in my opinion,
is a
is
charity package to the whole music world.
Exactly, which is, I'm sure, is a lead up to Certified Lover Boy, which is coming soon. He said himself it's coming soon.
But saying, like you said last time when we were talking right before we started recording, you were saying that Scary Hours 1 was like a month right before Scorpion, which I personally honestly didn't listen to Scorpion all that heavy. If I'm being honest, I wouldn't say it flopped. It just wasn't in my rotation. I didn't really get into it, to be honest with you.
So I didn't listen to it for shit when it first came out.
I never did, and I never it was never one of those albums that I even, honestly, it's on me because I never even gave it the chance to age.
Same. So like this is the thing, because like that came out in a really weird time for me with Drake, at least. It was like, because like I mean you know I used to fuck with Drake heavy, heavy, like back when like
More
what
Life.
album was it? Yeah, More Life came out back when Views came out.
I would say you liked More Life more than Views, to be honest.
Probably, honestly, I probably still do, honestly, but even though I have Views vinyl, but still,
it's a better vinyl.
Yeah, 100%. But anyways, when Scorpion came out, when what was the other album right after that one?
Demo Love Tapes?
No, the one right before it, right between it, or was it the one right before it where it was that was the throwback one, the care package. Yeah.
I like that one a lot.
Yeah, that one's good. That one's good. But both of those, like when they came out, they went
under the radar for Drake level project.
They went
in my
under
opinion.
100%. That, and they went under the radar for me just because I was the type of person that, like, on top of how much he was being played on the radio, I was playing him double the amount myself also.
Yeah, in your car, in your earbuds.
Yeah, so it was
work.
I really just overplayed Drake. So it got to the point to where when those albums came out, I wasn't really listening to Drake. So it was like I kind of just let it slide. You know what I mean? As I've gone back to him, I've realized like, yo, I fucked up. Like I missed out.
I've always had Drake as like a person that's in my rotation of music. I
100%.
never would say I'm a Drake stan. I don't think I will always sit there and be like, all right, anyone that knocks him, you're just a hater.
100%.
To be honest,
100%.
Like
even though I don't like personal.
He's not one of my favorites.
I was about to say, even though my personal top 5 like favorite artist, he's not in there. I do view him as like the GOAT.
Yeah.
Like I don't think anybody can top what he does.
Like I love a handful of songs out of every single album he has put out.
Yeah.
Except for maybe like Scorpion, because I just haven't listened to it.
Like he literally like legitimately has more slaps than the Beatles. Like he says it as a joke, but it's true. It's not. It's true though. Like if you look at it statistically, he has more number 1 hits.
Yeah, you can never bring up numbers with Drake because they will always
100%
always favor him.
And it's why like every time he drops, a shockwave is just sent through the music industry.
I'm gonna be honest. Even though this is like a here you guys go. I don't even want these anymore. Like the music industry can have these 3 songs.
Yeah.
And like 110K is really good music wise. Yeah. I feel like I should be hearing about it today. You know what I mean?
But isn't it projected though? Because it's only been out for 2 days now.
But I feel like I should have woken up this morning and my Instagram should have been filled with like a LeBron video going like, of him like just like boogieing to it, getting all the lyrics wrong.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's not happening, especially summer. Like Drake is the summer rapper. Like I don't think anybody tops Drake when it comes to the summer months.
Well, Certified Lover Boy was originally going to be a summer tape.
Last summer.
Yeah.
But this is a better suited summer because I mean, like, granted,
100%.
whether your standpoint is on it, all the mandates are being lifted. So like, this is a summer where everyone's gonna be able to be free.
even the mandates that aren't being lifted, it's like people are starting to
loosen up on it.
100%.
I say no, like all respect to both sides, but
well,
like
that and didn't he get injured?
Drake?
Yeah, didn't he tear his ACL or something like that?
I mean, all right, like
no, I understand that.
But like he's a rapper.
I understand that, but
like what?
Oh, I understand that 100%. But he used that as like
can't he just like wheel a mic up? It's like facts. Okay, I'm tired. Okay, like he can't just do that.
Yeah, well, 100%, but he didn't, I guess, because he said that it got postponed because of his.
That makes
injury.
sense. I understand the beginning, you know, like walking isn't even a problem, but like, come on, bro.
I was about to say, because doesn't he say? I'm pretty sure he says it on one of the songs.
Lemon Pepper freestyle. I'm assuming because he goes, like,
oh, dude,
no one's really talking about it, but like. No one really talks about Drake's like freestyles. Like everyone's like, "Oh, 30 for 30." Like there were some pretty nice lines.
There was
Lemon
really
Pepper.
nice bars in there.
Like honestly.
Oh, what was the one? Oh my god!
If I confess all my sins to Yeezy, like he would he wouldn't even forgive me.
That one was a good one. No, he wouldn't believe him.
He wouldn't believe me.
He said, "I might go link with Yeezy. I need some Jesus. When I confess my sins, he don't even believe it." Like that's a bar.
I say I like that. I like that.
I'm trying to think of the other one though. There was the DeMar DeRozan line.
My city got love for DeMar or like DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah,
something
my
like
city
that.
got love for me like DeMar DeRozan.
That I loved that one.
That one was really
because
good.
like he's like right now like in NBA talks, it's like the man's not even making the All-Star game. Like he's been so disrespected ever since he left San Antonio or left Toronto. In my opinion.
Yeah. But Toronto loved him. That's why that bar is.
I'm
like
glad
clean.
they still do.
Yeah,
I'm glad they still
100%, 100%. But yeah, that song had bars in it, bro.
How'd you feel about the Lil Baby one? 'Cause I'm gonna be honest with you. It might be like I know saying my least favorite makes it sound bad, but like they were all great.
Well, there's only 3 also.
Yeah, but
so
they were all good. But like the one I liked the least was the Lil Baby one. I feel like their 2 verses didn't mesh as well as I wanted it to.
So Lil Baby, when he first came onto the song, like when he first like hopped on the beat,
when he punches in,
yeah, it was iffy. But
that's exactly how I felt.
But
it cleans up as it goes, but it starts rocky.
When he starts going and the beat cuts out, and then he keeps on going, and then the beat comes back in. That's when it goes hard.
Yeah, that's exactly how I felt.
Cause he just goes.
Once he's going, he's gone. But it's
when
like,
he said he hit the "I'll send a hit while I chill with my children." Like yo,
yeah, like I didn't really know why the beginning was so weird. Like it came on so awkward. That transition.
Well, it's also like it was a good beat, but it was a somewhat slow beat, honestly.
It was like an awkward fit. I feel like of trying to get both of them.
Yeah,
like worked on a beat really well. Yeah, in my opinion.
I think that was the first time that Baby and Drake have been on a song that's came out that wasn't Weezy produced. Weezy out of here. Every other song has been.
Besides
Never Recover, Yes Indeed. I think those are the only 2.
I don't think they did anything after Yes Indeed.
But no, Never Recover.
Oh, word.
Yeah, Never Recover. Because Baby had the line in Never Recover that Drizzy hit me up like he got another one. Money ain't even came in from the other one. Fuck it, I'm high, so I might as well double up. Like, that's a bar, bro. Those are bars. I was about to say, that's clean. I love that. I love that. I loved that line, bro. But nah, so like Drake, I think it's in hype for Certified Lover Boy, which is probably coming out right before summer, which...
I mean, in that talk, you're saying we get it within the next 2 months?
Yeah, I think so. I
honestly wouldn't be surprised.
I was about to say I wouldn't be. I mean, because he just dropped the care package. You know what I mean?
Who else do you think is going to drop summer along with Certified? Like, who do you expect to drop something? Because there's always artists that just... Like, who do you expect to come out of nowhere?
I want to say Travis.
I don't think Utopia's coming.
I was about to say, I want to say Travis.
I say August.
I was about to say, but I do feel like it's gonna end up being fall.
I say beginning of fall, like
Yeah.
right before school type vibe.
Yeah.
So he can just annihilate high schoolers, in my opinion.
Well, yeah, that and I mean he'll run the season. It'll be fall to because like this is the thing. You can't drop with Drake. Even like I love Travis.
No one can.
No one.
Nobody can.
The only one who can, who did, and it worked. Bruno Mars.
Okay.
I was about to say, but
I don't know about now.
But that's going into the pop scene though. That's going into the pop and like mainstream scene. That's just because pop music's so much more mainstream.
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
so it's just like if Taylor Swift were to drop. Taylor Swift, when she drops, everybody stops.
Yeah.
Everybody stops because it's Taylor Swift.
I feel like Drake though.
But no. I'm saying that they're at that same level.
Now though. Like
Oh,
especially
100%.
now, 'cause Bruno
100%.
like I used to love Bruno. You used to love Bruno.
I still love Bruno.
But like he's not this. I don't think he's the same in the
He
music
d- he-
game.
Well,
Like,
he doesn't-
stopped.
No, he doesn't release.
Let's say he stopped. He
Well,
slowed down.
No, he always does this. He always does this. Every album drops, he goes on a tour like for a year, 2 years, and then he goes into album mode for like 3 years, and he just sits there and just works for like 3 years. It's like a Kendrick type deal where he just sits there and he just goes and goes until it's perfect.
How many
And then he
albums
releases
are on
it?
Bruno's discography?
I think 3 now.
That's
there's,
it.
There's Doo-Wops and Hooligans, which is the first one, the one with Grenade and like
Bangers.
the Lazy Song. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure was on that
Billionaire.
one. Hold up, I'll pull it up. No, Billionaire ain't on that one. Billionaire, I'm pretty sure was Travis McCoy's song. Bruno was a feature on that. I'm pretty sure. That's
There's
the dude,
another artist on that song?
That's the dude that was rapping in it.
Oh,
I be playing basketball
yeah.
with the president, dunking
Oh,
on his
yeah.
delegates. Then I compliment him on his political etiquette. Like, yeah, that's Travis McCoy, who was a part of Gym Class Heroes. I'm pretty sure. My heart's a stereo.
Really?
I'm pretty sure he was in Gym Class Heroes. Like he was the one who was rapping on that song. Also, I could be wrong on that. So
Man,
don't
he needs
don't
to
quote me
shout
on
out
that.
his homies a little bit.
Yeah. Here, I'll pull up Bruno Mars discography. I'm pretty sure there's 3 albums now. Yeah, it's 3. He has 3 studio albums. There's Doo-Wops and Hooligans, which is the one with, like I said, with Grenade, Just the Way You Are. That was the one that went insane. That was the one that like blew up Bruno Mars.
Yeah.
Lazy Song, Marry You,
Is the one with
like,
Eminem
all
on
that
there?
stuff. No,
Lighters, or
no, that's Eminem's song. Bruno was a feature on that.
Bruno got
Bruno
has some good fucking features.
In pop, he is a like hook, like chorus, like God.
Yeah,
Like,
he
he
has
can-
incredible features.
So then after that, Doo-Wops and Hooligans was released in 2010.
Yeah.
Then you go to Unorthodox Jukebox, which is the one with Locked Out of Heaven, Treasure, When I Was Your Man, like all those bangers. That
What
one
year
was
is
in
that?
that one was in 2012.
Okay.
So that was 2 years later.
Okay, because
which-
Doo-Wops and Hooligans, like 2010 seems a little old for Bruno, but then that makes sense.
Which
with 2 years later.
also 2010. I mean, you got to think this is also when he was on the quote unquote come up. You know what I mean? So like Unorthodox Jukebox is what put him in the like yo Bruno Mars.
Yeah.
Like Doo-Wops and Hooligans kind of took him from like
nobody to a
exactly,
somebody.
Exactly. And then after that, you wait
But say he takes
till
time.
2016 when he releases 24 Karat Magic. 24K Magic, the album, which had 24K Magic, That's What I Like, Versace on the Floor, like all those songs, which that one was a banger too.
It's kind of crazy to think that Bruno's taken this long, though.
He always does.
But it's increasingly gotten
Yeah.
longer, like
Well,
2 years, 4 years.
Because like this is the thing. This
Now
is the
we're
other-
on 5.
Yeah, this is the other thing though too. I mean, I also think that the pandemic probably had something to do with that too. You know what I mean?
I mean, even with that,
Yeah.
it's still
yeah,
4
oh,
years.
100%. But
no announcements.
yeah. But like the way that I look at it is Bruno is the type of person where now at least like every time he releases, it's a different style of pop music.
I feel like he's a trendsetter.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
I feel like
Nobody was
Bruno-
trying in the pop scene. Nobody was trying to create that like 80s style until he dropped 24 Karat Magic.
Not at all.
Then he dropped that and everybody was like, yo, I
Weeknd.
love this aesthetic.
The Weeknd.
Perfect example. Perfect example. Exactly.
The Weeknd literally grabbed what Bruno Mars brings to pop
and
he
threw
brought
it
to hip hop.
I was about to say threw it into R&B hip hop. Like, so it's like, which is dope. Like both of them, like both
They
of
have
those
their own
albums
flavor
were
on
fire. Both of those albums are fire. But my point is, every time it's like he's trying to do something different. He's not like, I guarantee you. Excuse me. I guarantee you, Bruno Mars could sit there and release an album a year. Easily.
Yeah, he could.
Easily. But would it be
The quality of a Bruno Mars
not at
album.
all? I think it'd be up there. I think everybody like
It'd chart.
like you and me would still sit there and listen to it and go, yo, this is fire.
Yeah.
100%. Just because of the talent that he has. Because that is a man who is talented as fuck.
Genuinely in music.
Literally
yeah.
everything on the album that you hear is made by him.
He's like those Calvin Harris type of people that
Yeah.
just like are so talented.
But like with actual instruments though. Like he literally sits there on the drums, makes the drum line, sits there on the bass, does the bass, sits there on the guitar, rips the guitar, sits there on the
things
trumpet,
on music that people don't appreciate.
sits there on the saxophone, sits there on the mic, sits with the background vocals, goes and mixes it, goes and masters it. Like he is doing everything.
And to kind of bring it in with the new drop, another person that does that is Anderson .Paak.
Yeah.
And I feel like you get to see that when they both are on their on that new song together.
I love that duo. I love that duo.
Silk Sonic, baby.
Yeah.
I would say I like that. I like the fact that there's now there's a face for like old soul type music.
Yeah.
Because like it's a type of music, in my opinion, that like is forgotten, and it's
Oh,
kind of being
100%.
brought back, kind of how in the like younger scene, I guess you
Yeah.
can say, house,
Yeah.
like house music and EDM
Yeah.
is making a huge comeback right now.
100%. And like that's why like I think that's also why he takes so much time with his stuff, Bruno.
That type of
'Cause it's
music needs time.
Exactly, because like he's trying to bring back what he grew up on. He's trying to sit there and be like, yo, this style in the 80s was dope. I could do it better. Let me bring it back. So it's like, it's not like he's just loading in a random 808 and just throwing it up and then that's that. You know what I mean? But so like, I'm really interested to see if they end up dropping
A full album together.
I would be so about it.
That's like
I
the
would love
Scots,
it.
though. We haven't seen the Scots album together,
That's true.
and it's been a while now.
That's true, and we haven't heard anything.
Not a single
Now,
thing.
granted, Kid Cudi dropped his album, so maybe that's what like held it up.
And Travis is in Utopia mode, but
Yeah.
like still not a single update, nothing. No pictures, no stories, like not a single leak of any type about the Scots. Just a song.
It's like, I mean, we're still waiting on Slime Language 2 also, which I think that they just took the cover album, the cover art for it.
Yeah, but
Picture.
I saw something about Young Thug was doing, he like spray painted his dog green.
Yeah, he dyed his dog's
Yeah.
hair green.
Yeah, nah,
Slime
that's not
Language
it.
2.
That's not,
I mean, granted, it's probably some like
obviously,
safer
yeah,
dog.
yeah,
Like,
he had
it's
some
nothing,
professional,
100%. But yeah, so we're waiting on that. We're still waiting on Lamborghini Boys if that ever comes
Do you
out.
think that's gonna happen? I'm starting
I
to
think
think
so.
it might.
No, I
not.
think so. Just because it's like he's hyped it up so much.
Do you think he'll get that magnitude of people though? Like, you'll think
Oh,
he'll get
100%. It's Lil Baby, bro. Now at this point in his career, he is doing what Drake did for him and for other artists. He's now doing that with other artists.
Do you think it goes like all these other collective joint like projects that just kind of they get released, like Quality Control Volume 2? How like they get released and then they do decent because
It all depends
the
on
music world likes them,
Yeah.
but they never do mainstream numbers at all.
It all depends on how they do it. If they do it like that, where it's just like everybody just hops on everything,
Like besides
then,
Quality
yeah.
Control Volume
like-
1, like no group
well,
work
Volume
like
2
that.
also, yeah.
Well, Volume
Yeah.
2 didn't really do
It was the same thing.
mainstream,
That's what I'm saying.
But
It's
like
the same
Volume 1 did.
Yeah.
And like you can even like the Dreamville ones, like they don't do numbers. I don't understand because like people look at it and you're like, whoa, XYZ on this whole project, like
Yeah.
that's nuts. And
Yeah.
then you look at it and it's like it does okay numbers
And
wise.
the way that I look at it, at least with that,
It's a great,
is like
they're always great albums to listen
Yeah.
to, but for some reason they
Well,
never get traction.
the way that I look at it for that, at least for Lamborghini Boys specifically, is I view it as it's going to be an album where there's going to be songs with Lil Baby and Lil Durk, which always hit. There's going to be songs with Lil Baby and Gunna, which always hit. Songs with Lil Baby, Young Thug, always hit. Lil Baby and Future probably, always hit. Lil Baby and Travis probably, always hit. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like Lil Baby and Drake, always hit. So it's like, it's going to be hard with that power, like with those artists and stuff like that. Obviously, it'll probably be like 4-2 Doug and like whoever else, just because they're signed to Lil Baby and stuff. Guarantee they'll be on there. Rilo Rodriguez, whoever else. But it's like, it's going to be, I feel like it'd be hard for an album like this to flop. Maybe like, especially like,
I'm not saying the ones in the past flop, but they
never
become top 3 album of like the moment.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
And like,
I
don't know why.
I just think that with the fact that like Lil Baby is on the upward
down
trend,
below if you know.
I think that since Lil Baby's on the upward trend that he is, at this point, anything that he drops will go.
That's why,
especially if it's good.
That's why I brought up Dreamville.
Yeah,
because like it's
J. Cole.
Like J. Cole definitely, like when he drops, people are like, "Yo."
Yeah, but how much? But how much? I don't listen to like that side of rap.
Lyrical rap.
Yeah, I don't listen to it a crazy
I guess
amount.
You are very right there. Where Lil Baby would drop more mainstream hype rap, where like that it's easier for people to pick up than J. Cole.
Yeah, well, that and on top of it, how much of the Dreamville albums is J. Cole like on? And the reason I asked
that all depends on which one it is. I think.
Yeah, and the reason I asked that is because you got albums like Slime Language 2, for example, where there might be 5, 6, 7 songs that Young Thug isn't even on. You know what I mean? Even though it's a quote unquote Young Thug drop, but it's more
his boys.
Exactly, it's more so a YSL as a whole drop. You know what I mean? So it's like it all depends on how Lamborghini Boys ends up being. If Lamborghini Boys ends up being just a mixtape where like Drake and Gunna are on a song together, Lil Baby's not on a song, like it's just all over the place, then I could see it being like that, where it's just a mixtape where like everything's all mixed together.
Fans appreciate it, and
it's kind of like numbers. It's kind of like what happened with that one Gucci album that dropped that was like that, and like nobody talks about it. Oh
yeah, the one with him on a tank.
Yeah, nobody talks about it. That because
I don't want to say that flopped, but
it had good songs on it.
Nobody talked about it at all.
It had good songs on it. But exactly, nobody talks about it.
Wait, hold up. Wasn't Lil Pump on that album? I won't even lie
I don't know, honestly. But it had the song Both Sides with Lil Baby, which went hard. But it's gonna be very interesting to see what ends up actually like happening.
What's
with
next?
That. Yeah, exactly. But anyways, it's gonna be a short one today, just because of the fact that we've been having technical difficulties and we don't have Tyler with us.
Regardless, though, we always love you guys showing support and always sticking through with us. We will always be back. Stay tuned.
100%. We appreciate you guys watching. Go ahead and check us out on the main page on Instagram at slice.fl and on the podcast page at the Slice Show Podcasts if you want to stay updated on news and releases for this show. Anyways, appreciate you for watching. We'll see you in the next one.
Deuces.
See ya.